Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Locks of the Day podcast. This is episode number 81. I'm here again with Zach and Andrew. We're fresh off a podcast sweep, ladies and gents. We are fresh off a podcast sweep, up 7 units for Thursday Night Football in that shit bowl game, Jets versus the Pats. We swept it. We had the 3-star Jets plus 14, minus 125. Cash that. Little 2-star Mason Taylor under 4.5 receptions at a minus 145. Cash that. And we had a little 2-star Travion Henderson, 17 plus carries. He went off, minus 120. Cash that as well. You can sweep that one up, fellas. Like I said, plus 7 units right there. We're hot. We're on fire. Of course, we have an anytime touchdown parlay for you that pays 33-1. That is a plus 3,300. You heard that correctly. So let's get right into these picks for you. Andy, you got a 3-star kid? Give me your lock.
Yes, sir. 3-star for this Sunday is going to be Falcons money line minus 190. Currently they're on a 4-game losing streak, looking to snap that in a divisional game here against the Panthers, who they're coming off a loss to the Saints, and last week before that they beat the Packers the week prior. So I don't know. NFL just makes too much sense. It's a little weird here, but uh Falcons, Bijan hasn't done Bijan things like run for over 100 yards since week 5, hasn't had a rushing touchdown since week 5. Falcons need to figure it the fuck out and hand their best player the goddamn ball. Like they need to fucking do that. Like, yeah, cool, give London 100 yards every fucking game, but also give Bijan the goddamn ball. Let him do his thing. But Panthers past couple of weeks haven't been impressive at all. Defensively, they've been kind of solid, but offensively, they can't really do much. In their last 4 games, they put up 45 points on offense. 45 points in 4 games on offense. That's horrible. That's 11 and a quarter per game. That's horrible. That is so bad. Like,
Not going to do it in the NFL.
bro,
It's just not.
no. Give me Falcons by 100.
Yeah.
Like, I just think this is the perfect spot for the Falcons to get back on track in the NFC South division with a win here. Falcons can only be 2 back out of first. And honestly, look at the Falcons' remaining schedule. It's pretty fucking easy. They still got to play the Saints twice. And honestly, they could be a little sneaky little playoff push team here. So give me the Falcons money line minus 190 with 3 units on it. Come on, boys.
Love it. And they
Take it
could
home.
fucking whip that game. We'll just say that. But we're
Yeah.
playing it safe with money line. But that could be an absolute smacking over there in that division.
Love that
Um,
point I love that point that you made about Bijan Robinson. If you remember back when we had the Niners and Falcons game, that Sunday Night Football game, I had made a comment that said that when Bijan goes over like 75 plus rushing yards, they have like a 67% win percentage since his career has started. And I think in all the weeks that they've been losing, he's been going under every single week.
Yeah.
So you're kind of seeing that
Give him the
when
fucking
this guy
ball.
doesn't get the ball, yeah, like you mentioned, when he doesn't get the ball, these guys don't win
No.
because Michael Penix isn't good enough to do this on his own.
yeah, he's not.
He needs Bijan as the running back, and they don't give him the ball. But I love that you mentioned that because they've been terrible since that game.
Terrible.
So go
It's
ahead.
Terrible.
very easy. If they win, I'll show you what it looks like.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
That's
very
it.
simple, boys. I could
That,
do it. You know what I
that
mean?
is
You just
it.
hand the ball to your best player. It's not rocket science. But I got a little 2-star for you. I'm going Washington Commanders money line at a plus 125 versus the Dolphins. Okay. This
Love it.
game will be held in Madrid at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time on Sunday. It's an absolute shit bowl again. Okay. Neither teams are great. They're both coming in this game at 3-7. Good. Dolphins are fresh off beating the Bills. Not really worried. That game was a fucking illusion. It's not like the Dolphins are all of a sudden good or some playoff team or better than the Bills. They're not. You're just lying to yourself if you think they are. Commanders have a bad record as well, but they've also had a very tough schedule. I mean, they've lost their last 5 games, but you ready for their last 6 teams that they've played? The Lions, the Seahawks, the Chiefs, the Cowboys, the Bears, and the Chargers. They've lost 5 in a row. The only team they beat out of those 6 were the Chargers. And I mean, I wouldn't expect them to win any of those games, at most one, which they did. And I mean, now you're coming in playing the Dolphins as their easiest game in 2 months, if not all season. Sure, there's no Jaden Daniels. The Commanders still have talent. Let's be real. I mean, you got Bill, you got Krosky Merritt, and
Well,
Chris Rodriguez, a little sleeper back there in the backfield, running back. A little solid duo, especially when you're versing an absolute shitbag defense in Miami. You got Debo Samuel, one of the best utility players in the entire league. And do not sleep on my big man. That is Zach Ertz, Mr. Consistent. Dude has been doing it for years. I expect Zach Ertz to have a monstrous game. Mark my words. Yeah, both defense are pretty brutal. Really not much to say about the defense besides that they're both ass. It could be a shootout this game, could be a lot of points. I don't know. I'm not saying the over, but it could be the over. But I do expect the Commanders to win. They're a fucking lock. So lock in a little 2-star. Washington Commanders at a money line at a plus 125. Zach, what do you got over there, kid?
So we're gonna have the over 42 in the Chargers and Jags game at minus 135. Both these teams this season are looking like playoff contenders. The Chargers look good. The Jags are scrapping. Both these teams, San Diego, Jesus, Los Angeles is currently 6-3-1 against the spread. When you look at that over of 42 points, I can't talk right now. I just said the fucking spread, guys. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? 6-3-1 when the over is 42. And Jacksonville currently is at a pace of 5-3-1. In their last 5 games, they've both hit that over of 42 4 separate times. And right now, the way that Jacksonville's been playing, their offense, electric. Their defense, horrendous. They just blew a easy win against the Texans. They gave 36 to Davis Mills. The week before, they gave up, I think, almost 30 points to Geno Smith and the Raiders. And looking at on the other side for the Chargers offense has been putting up points. So they're a top 10 offense. Herbert's been electric. And looking at the Chargers defense on the road, they're giving up 20 plus points a game. And at this point, with an over of 42, all you need is the game to be 20-20, and you've got to hit. Someone's got to score, unless they really want to screw me and somehow tie. But point is, I mean, we got yes.
Which it is possible.
considering how my luck has been these last couple weeks, I mean, it's been bad. I mean, I gave you guys the under on the highest scoring game I've ever seen in my life. So, I mean, it wouldn't shock me, but at the same time, I feel like these are two playoff teams. They each need this win. This is going to be a road game, and I think there's going to be a lot of offense in this one. I think you could see a 27-24 type game, but it's going to be close. The spread in this one's also 2.5 in favor of the Chargers. So this could be, the Chargers might cover by half a point. They might get that field goal at the end to make it happen. I also think both these teams have very good kickers as well. So these guys can kick from 55 to 60 yards almost automatically. So,
Points.
Yep.
Points.
Points.
Oh,
It's
points.
that is a good.
Sorry.
Speaking of points, that is a good
Yes.
point though about the kickers because you got Cameron Dicker
Yes.
and then you got fucking Cam Little. Dude
Yeah.
kicks 70-yard field goals, and Dicker's been one of the best all season. So yeah, but keep going.
Yeah. And I mean, there's been instances in other NFL games this season where teams will get on that 37 to 40-yard line and they take a penalty and they punt. In this game, I don't really think there's going to be too much punting because if they get down the field, they're going to kick. So, I mean, we'll take the points as they come here and there because all you need is 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals, and the over is hit.
Bang.
So, I love it. Over 42 minus 135 in the Jacksonville and LA game for another 2-star.
Love it, Zach. And it also doesn't hurt that Oronde Gadsden is playing. He was questionable and kind of doubtful earlier in the week. He's playing now. It's a lock. And I mean, that's an absolute stud to have on offense. Just another dude that can get you yards and put up points to cash the over. But anyways, we'll get right into our anytime touchdown parlay that once again pays 33-1, and it's just 3 fellers. So Andrew, what's your pick, kid?
Cooper Kupp going up against his old team
I
here,
like
plus
it.
375.
I like it. That's juicy. Little revenge game from the Coop,
Come on.
the Triple
Come
Crown
on.
winner.
Come on.
Zach, what do you got over there, kid?
We got George Kittle plus 140 going up against the Cardinals. The Cardinals have given up the most yards to tight ends this season. So we're banking on a nice little bounce back game from Kittle. He didn't score last week. So
Here we go.
this week, guy might be due. And I like
Love
the
it.
odds too. A little plus never hurt. So
Never. I'll add in another plus while we're at it. Fuck it. Give me the Bears, Kyle Monangai, plus 200 for an anytime
Monangai.
touchdown. Dude's an absolute dog. Might be better than DeAndre Swift. Who knows? I just know he's getting a tutty this game. It's that simple. We are talking George Kittle, Cooper Kupp, Kyle Monangai. Those 3 guys for a touchdown. That is it. 33-1 on the odds. Check it and book it, fellas. You boys got anything else?
I'm good. Zach?
Just watch the podcast. Leave
Yeah,
us a
watch the
like.
fucking
Watch the
fucking
Because
pod.
I mean,
Just sweep the fuck out the
if
last
there's
one.
if there's one thing I've been right about, you guys watch, we don't hit.
Yeah.
You guys don't watch, and we hit. I can't hit a fucking pick, but I can tell you what, I'm hitting that right now. So Jesus, guys. So just
Yeah,
give us some likes, give us some views. You guys have been amazing. So
We get the 1,000 on the pod. I think we went like 1 and 2. Then we only got like 300, 3 and
No
problem.
come on.
a.
Give us
But anyways,
something.
we're staying hot, boys. Like we're just getting kicked off. It's later in the season. We've still been hot, just not consistently hot. It's time to like kick into gear and stay consistently hot. We just went 3-0. Fuck it. We need another 3-0. We're going 6-0 and on to the next. Let's stay rolling, boys. We love the picks this week. Get those fucking things in. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Locks of the Day podcast number 81, and we will see you next week. Let's sweep. Peace.